Hello again. So this video is how not to stall in the manual car, and I'm only doing it because I'm getting about a couple of inquiries a week of people who passed in diesels and they've gone and got themselves a nice petrol car and they can't work out why they're stalling when they're moving off. And the typical sort of question I'm getting is, I passed my driving test in a diesel car and I was fantastic pulling off, and then I've got this nice little petrol car which might be a Fiesta or a 4KA or a Corsa or even a Clio, and as soon as I'm pulling off it's stalling on me. I can't understand it. And then when you start asking, well, how do they get themselves ready with the pedals, and they start saying, well, I've been taught to go clutch down into gear, get me biting point and set me gas and go. Well, I mean, I don't teach it that way, and I'm sure that there's a few cars out there that'll do that, but with a petrol car you really need to set your gas first. Obviously put yourself into gear, that's one of the first things you want to do. So into gear, first gear, before you lift your biting point up, set your gas. Get yourself to about 1,500 revs on the rev counter, so that you can hear the engine, but not roaring at you. If it's roaring at you, it's way too much. But if you turn the engine on now and look at your rev counter, it's probably just below 1 on the rev counter, which is about 800 revolutions per minute, which is the standard idle position. So you need to put a little bit of power to actually make it move off, and that's what petrol cars need. They need power. They're not going to move off otherwise. They're just going to trickle out slowly or cut out on you. So you need to set your gas first. So you know, as a guideline, you could say 1,500 revs is probably about right to start off with. As you get better at it, you'll refine it slightly to your car, and then lift up slowly to your biting point. And just take your time finding that little tug of the clutch where it hits the biting point. And remember that petrol cars are not as forgiving as diesel cars. Diesel cars, you can pull off 9 times out of 10 and not stall and be actually not great on the clutch and still get away with it. With a petrol car, got to be a little bit more refined. So I've just given a little idea. You've got a pound coin there, it's an English pound coin. If you're not moving off, a little adjustment. That's what it takes, thickness of a pound coin, and then just keep that gas going while you're doing it. And when you're moving off, just increasing the gas as you lift the clutch. If you just lift the clutch off with not enough power, it's going to kangaroo and cut out. If you leave the clutch as it is and press the gas to try and move off faster, you're going to hear the car revving up, because at that point you're holding the clutch still. So once you're moving off and you release the handbrake, if you've got your gas and biting point right, the car will naturally move off. But if you're wanting to increase your speed, after about a second or so, it's going to pick up its own speed. Just increase the gas and lift the clutch off slowly. And we're talking lifting off like a slow feather. We're not talking lifting off like a brick. And that's a bit of refinement that as you're learning your lessons, you're going to get in a petrol car. If you do get yourself a petrol car for the first time and you're struggling, just go to a quiet road and just practice them pedals in the first few minutes, you know, finding that gas, finding the biting point, and practice moving off, and then practice moving off, trying to build a bit of speed at the same time. I hope this quick video helps you with moving off in a petrol car, how not to stall and that, and good luck with your driving. If you're new to my channel, just click on the subscribe and watch out for my weekly uploads. Take care.